All right, so from here, I am going to start scaling some things down just to make space. I don't want to see a lot of overlapping. You know, keeping this organized is key, and also isolating components. You know, so I'm going to put these two down in this lower left-hand corner because I want to use those as pure reference. I'm looking at, you know, I've never studied the anatomy of a Chinese giant salamander. I mean, I've glanced at it. I've glanced at, you know, amphibian anatomy, and actually, well, when it comes to frogs, I have studied quite a bit about that. But specifically, Chinese giant salamander, no. So it's good to have this reference so I can go, okay, that's what a salamander foot looks like. And this one is absolutely bizarre. I love those skin flaps. I'm definitely going to try and do something with that as long as it doesn't, I'm not going to sacrifice the creature for that. All right, so we got those down there. We got 3 of these guys up here. And let's see if I can fit these in a way that makes sense, because they are all horizontal. And even though this is just stretching out the resolution here, I'm going to scale it up anyways just to fill in the space. I don't want to waste the space. And this gives me a clear idea. So now I'm not just looking, I'm not looking at a salamander, I'm not looking at an eel, I'm looking at that out of focus creature that I'm going to be sculpting in a moment. Oh. Those fishies actually have names of land creatures, say seahorse, catfish, etc. I was thinking of going for something that could get land on the sea, land features on the sea creature, fish. Don't know how right now, but this could eventually spark some creativity along the way. You know, those fishes. Are you talking about mud skippers? Or are you talking about something prehistoric? I'll pull up a mud skipper, and you tell me. Oh, I see. You're actually thinking of picking up a sea creature. Awesome. That could have, say, a name that relates to land creatures. Sure. Yeah, put it together and let's take a look. Post it up. Yeah, for sure. Catfish. That's very clever. I like that. Well, see once you put those things together, yeah, seahorse, I get it now. It took me a second. Sorry, I only had 30 minutes sleep. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to take this now and I'm going to save this out. And it's high time I get into ZBrush. And actually, we have a couple minutes, so I know, Kristen, Justin, Christian, what are your thoughts? Anything? I'll put things on a sheet and send it over for your opinion. You know, post it up. Post it right up on the class, and I'll take a look, and that way, you know, we can bounce ideas on it. But if you want to send it to me directly, that's fine too. But it's always good to take your ideas. If you really want a good opinion, is throw it out to your peers too. You know, bounce ideas off each other. That's, you know, we don't live in a bubble. Art doesn't exist in a bubble. I know there's that romantic, you know, sort of like naive concept that the artist lives, you know, in his studio and he's alone and he's brooding and he's pining, you know, but you exactly, it's totally depressing. Because art doesn't happen that way. At least not good art. Good art happens in a community, you know. So you want to throw it out to everybody. You know, you really want to get everybody's ideas. That doesn't mean you have to take everybody's ideas to heart, you know, but it means, you know, at least you have some sort of, you know, echolocation for where you're at. You know, you know, at least in another person's perspective. And sometimes you just got to say, screw everybody else. I really feel this, and I got to do this just because I got to get that out. But definitely post it on the site so we can all take a look at it. Sorry for depressing you, Justin. I'll try not to get depressing again. Christian. Christian, yeah, I was thinking about Mud Skippers as a base, but that came up now, so probably going to look a bit further. I didn't mean to rain on your parade. I'll travel back in time and I'll strike those words from my speech. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean, what I really, I mean, I want this to be fun. I mean, here's the thing: it is going to be a lot of work. I'm telling you right now. Like we're going to do 3 creatures. We're going to do 3 creatures in 10 weeks, right? That's a lot of work. I'm going to try and keep it scaled so we work from simple to complex at the very end, so that it's digestible. But I want it to be fun too. So I want you to have the room to be creative. I'm not gonna lock you into, that the clavicle on your creature is absolutely wrong. Now I do get like that for sure. I mean, in my digital sculpting course at the Los Angeles Film School, I was very much the anatomy, lack of a better word, anatomy Nazi, right? I was that guy. I was like, you know what? I'm sorry, the pectoralis does not insert there. Yeah, right. So I'm not going to do that to you. So that's not what this class is about. This class is very much about what you're bringing to the table as much as what I'm bringing to the table for you. So I want to be an enabler, not a hinderer. All right, I'm going to move forward if you guys are good. Is everybody feeling okay? You got your coffee, got your water, engaged, happy? Tea, awesome. All right, cool. Well, if you need any coffee, let me know. I'll call someone near you to deliver it to you. All right, so let's save this out. And I'm just going to create a folder on the desktop here. Call this creature Damien. And for lack of a better name right now, I'm going to call this Moreamander. Sounds like a Pokemon already. Oh, thanks, Manuel. I try.